Nah, man. Nah, it's not going on like that. Promised Neverland Chapter 121. You already know what it is. I don't trust it. This is going just way too smooth. Norman is acting way too weird. And I don't know, guys. This chapter just left me feeling, odd. It left me feeling uncomfortable because if anything we know about the Promised Neverland, when things just seem like it's a little bit too chill, a little bit too happy, a little bit too good to be true, then it probably is. Something's up. Emma feels it. I know Ray feels it. But having Norman back just puts everybody in such high spirits and such good moods that they're just going to play the role, I think. And something that we learned about Emma is that she's really good at being a chameleon, masking her feelings and doing what she needs to do until she figures things out. And I think she's just caught up in the emotions right now. But she feels something. She senses something because everybody's happy to see Norman and everybody's on board with his plans, and Emma's just looking around like, am I taking crazy pills? Do you hear about what this guy's proposing? Everything that we fought for so far is being thrown out the window for this plan, and I know she doesn't feel good about it, and that's going to be the fun part. So it looks like Norman actually wants to destroy the demons. I mean, eradicate them, straight up take them out. He can talk a good game. We know he got his goon squad with the people that he's built to his cause and the people that he's using as far as his foot soldiers to take down the plantations. But Norman's plan is to abandon the 7 walls. You know, that's what Musica told Emma and the others to look forward to, you know, to go around, liberate, and take down the 7 walls. He's like, forget that. We're not doing that anymore. We're going to straight up kill these demons. That's going to 100% start a war. And the thing is, he's so charismatic and he's so well spoken and he's just doing everything so well that this dream that Norman is selling, this world without demons, everybody's straight up drinking the Kool-Aid on that. I mean, everybody loves it. Everybody's looking like, no more demons. We don't have to deal with them anymore. We don't have to run anymore. Forget going over to this human side. That's a lost cause. But what if we get over there, it's just as bad? What if we're not accepted? But if they can destroy the demons, then they'll have a world to roam on their own. These kids, even the people that came with Emma, even after everything that we went through with Goldie Pond and, you know, escaping Gracefield House, they want this relief, and it's a dream that Norman can easily sell them on, but now is just abandoning everything that they fought for so long. They wanted to go through all of the farms and just liberate the children and get to the human world, you know, take down the demons and destroy the factories in the midst of it. But Norman's like, no, straight up destruction. We're just going to go ahead and destroy them all. I don't know, guys. I don't know. It's something odd going on with Norman. Way more than him just having a growth spurt. Something has changed within him. Something is different. Something's awakened within Norman, and I don't feel good about it, and I'm about to tell you why. You see, this means and this talk of eradication, it just doesn't sound like the Norman that we used to know. Now, granted, we don't know what happened to him when he went to Lambda and when he's been with James Rotari and everything with that, but we've seen Norman snap before too. We've seen him. He was straight up about to shank Sister Crone one time, and you know he was also losing his mind, trying to one up Mama, trying to basically just get one step ahead of her, and that took him down the deep end before. But overall, Norman used to be the person that was kind of the moral center. He was a person that was on the lesser side of the violence. He wanted to find a more, you know, humane or a more even way of doing things versus what Ray was doing, and a little bit less optimistic in Emma. He was the moral center. Now he's straight up just like, kill them all, get them out of here. That just doesn't seem like the Norman that we've known. I don't know. It's just that he's all in for killing these demons now. And plus there's a conflict out there now. You know, there are some good demons. We've met Musica, so there's probably some more people out there like Musica. I can see Emma pleading that case, saying, you know, maybe this is the wrong thing to do because some of these demons might actually be out here doing the right thing. There are some that actually want to uphold the promise, and then the ones that we ran into were just the nobles that decided to ignore it. And Emma is probably going to propose a more peaceful situation on how we're going to go ahead and deal with this. As far as killing demons, the demons, you know, Ray is with the shit. Ray is all with it. Logic overall. But we know how intelligent Ray is. Ray probably sees something even before Emma did. And the way that they ended the chapter with everybody just being okay with this, you know, I'm glad it's you, Norman. I'm glad you're back. I don't know, guys. It just doesn't feel right. It just doesn't feel like this is the Norman that we've known for so long. Emma's going to have a problem with this. It's just a matter of when she's going to blow up about it. Also, guys, remember, Emma didn't want to kill Lewis. She wanted to compromise. She wanted to find another way out to taking care of Lewis. And that's what pushed Emma up in, you know, my character list and how I felt about her overall, because she was like, I don't want to fight you, but if we gotta throw hands and we gotta get with it, then we gonna get with it. But overall, she wanted to find a peaceful solution. I think she's gonna do the same thing here. And what's also odd about Norman is this persona that he has as William Minerva. I was gonna say William Retari, but same thing. William Minerva. These kids, when they're seeing him, you know, some of them call him boss. You know, we're used to calling him, you know, Norman. He's going by William Minerva, and I don't know. It's this Peter Pan-like plan that he has, and this ideal that he's selling. These kids are definitely on it. Something feels weird about it. I definitely have some questions. I know it's been some time, but where did he get this shelter? Where did he get all this food? How did he become almost of a messiah, and how did he so easily fit into the seat of William Minerva? Now, we are not shortchanging Norman at all. We know the kid is very smart, but there's still some things left. There's some gaps open because we don't know what happened with him in Lambda. I just have a feeling Norman's being controlled. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. He's being controlled, or something is planted within him, and this is all part of James Retari's plan. And what perfect way to do that than to take someone that the kids know, take their ideals, take everything that they fought for and dangle it in front of their face, only for them to turn the tables on them and show that it was all part of his plan. Whether Norman knows it or not, maybe Norman's even involved. You cannot rule out backstabbing and twists and turns like that in The Promised Neverland. That's what makes this series so good. And him playing this role of William Minerva might exactly be what James Retari had. It's the perfect plan if you're trying to sabotage and especially get at these kids, because you had ears out there. You know what people were going through. We saw that with Hugo and Lucas and Andrew when he was chasing after them. These kids have been followed for quite some time, so it's not above James to not know what they're up to. And now I think he's found the perfect foil in order to achieve his plans. For all we know, Adam could even be a plant. Who knows? We don't know what happened with Norman. We don't know if he got away scot-free. We don't know if he escaped and got captured. We don't know if he's been working with these people the whole time, because it was a theory I had a whole long time back, and we found that it was James, and you know, Norman was going to be a papa. Maybe this is his way of actually doing it. I mean, look at it. He got the kids. The kids were a little bit scared of him when he showed up. And you know, one of the people that was with Norman from back in the day, they was like, so this is kind of weird. I mean, these kids fear you when you come around. What do we call you? Do we call you Minerva? Do we call you boss? What is going on here? And he's like, well, I'm just Norman to you guys, you know, everything's the same. Some things that was weird, even though Norman has gotten bigger, he's still kind of weak. I mean, you can take that to the kids being stronger, and that's something that they mentioned, but you know, I kind of scratched my head, and I think it was Ray that kind of pointed that out, like, oh, wait a minute. Somebody knows something. Somebody knows something's wrong. This is just going too well, and these kids, they don't know Norman. He's always locked up. He's saying he's always locked up. He's always secluded. I think that's pulling the wool over our eyes. I think, again, this is just a cover by James Retari. These kids are being held hostage, telling them to play along. We're just gonna have to see how it works out, but something isn't right. I think, and I mentioned this again last week, I think this is a plan. I think something is going on with Norman, whether he's aware of it or not. Maybe he's being controlled. Maybe it's some type of trigger to turn it on and off. Maybe he's doing this so he doesn't die. It's something, but something's not right about it. It's Promised Neverland. You know, everything isn't gonna go as clean as we think it's gonna go. So this perfect Neverland, this Neverland that they're building in this Peter Pan type of story that we have with Norman, yeah, I'm calling that the twist is gonna be that this was all part of James Retari's plan. You know, the kids, the stronghold, them meeting Norman at this place, everything is probably set up by him because they're building this guy to be a major villain. I know he has to make a power play even more than he's done already, and I think it's going to be it with Norman. Once again, Promised Neverland, taking our minds and just scrambling it, throwing the theories out there. And this is what I absolutely love. And I'm glad to be back with this series. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here. Chapter 121. Lots of questions, and more along the lines of the questions of just being suspicious of Norman, and if this is the Norman that we've known, and if it is the Norman that we know, is he working on his own? Is this him doing, is he been through so much that this is just the world that he's in now? Is he being puppeteered, which I think he is being? We'll just have to find out. So guys, I'll see you guys next week. So as always, let me know your thoughts, theories, all that good stuff in the comments below. And if you like the video, go ahead and drop a like. If you want to hear more, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If it's not short your content, if you indulge on this channel, as I always say, you guys can be anywhere on YouTube right now. Just chose listening to me. And I really appreciate that. So thanks for stopping by. On that note, it's your boy Scott signing out. See you soon.